Hey guys, so today I want to talk about how, such as in dog food and medicines that other animals take, are legitimately the slaughtered, beaten bodies of innocent beings. It's insane to me that we view animals as if one species is deemed more important than another, which is absurd. They're all equally important. They're all equally beautiful and equally ideal for this world, and it's ridiculous to me that I always get comments from people at school, whether it's if I even brought up the subject or not, people always seem to ask this one question. No offense to the animals, but like, what would they do if they weren't our food? And I'm just like, first of all, chickens are the closest living relatives of a T-Rex. So if you're telling me that we were here before they were, that is so false. All of these beings, like cows and chickens, etc., go on forever, we're here before we were. We're new in this world. We're not at the top, despite what we want to believe, despite what we've been told. We're not more important than any of these other animals that we are eating, that we are slaughtering, that we are taking advantage of. It's ridiculous. They're not put here for our consumption. They're not put here so we can just abuse them and take advantage of them. And it's ridiculous when people ask me that question, because they would go along their lives just like we do, except for the fact that they wouldn't be killing this earth and killing innocent beings and damaging their health, because they would be eating their species specific diet. They wouldn't be eating a diet that is hurting them internally. So this is all coming from the fact that I went to the doctors with, well, the vet with Taz, because he's been sick. If you watched my other video, you know this already. And so we took him, and they said that he had to take a medicated food. And so we were like, okay, but is it vegan? Because our dogs are vegan. And they just laughed at us. And I was like, I understand that it is hard to swallow that when you haven't been told the right information. I understand that you're gonna judge people, and that's part of who we are as human beings. It's in our instincts. It's natural to judge others, but there's a difference between doing your job and actually providing factual information, even if the comment is ridiculous to them. It's not for the customer, so just answer the question. Don't laugh at them, because you don't know the backstory. This person obviously doesn't know what goes on in slaughterhouses, because if they did, if they sat down and watched Earthlings and they watched Cowspiracy, would they go back to eating as they were before? No. Would they go back viewing all of those products the same? Absolutely not. And that's the crazy part to me. Don't judge a lifestyle that you know nothing about, that you haven't spent a ton of time absorbing and you haven't tried yourself. Because if you're just judging it based on what you've heard about it, then you haven't experienced it. You haven't done it for yourself. Each and every person is different. It doesn't make sense. She went on to tell us, no, we don't have vegan medicated dog food. So we're saving one animal to kill another? That dog food is to make him well, but at the same time, it's the corpse and veins and blood and disgusting things that are in their food that they are digesting that aren't healthy for them, because that they might be carnivores, but it's not the same as being a coyote and going out and hunting your own food. If every single human being on this earth stops eating meat and their products, then we'd still require slaughterhouses for all of the dogs and cats and other animals that need that food. They're not food. They are living, breathing beings that don't need to be killed for another being to survive. There are thousands of studies out there that prove that dogs on vegan diets live longer, they're healthier, they have less digestive problems with like their kidneys, etc. I could go on forever. It's such a healthier lifestyle. Gary Yourofsky has an entire video on this, so does Bite Size Vegan. Go watch their videos. Like, it's ridiculous to me that people just judge it so harshly without even looking into it, without even assessing it for themselves, without even trying it for themselves. Don't judge it, try it. And if you don't like it, okay, then stop. But don't just judge something that you don't understand. Part of me feels bad for them that they're not aware of the deforestation, depleting of fish in the oceans, and etc., etc., that they are causing. They are making global warming worse, and so many issues. They're more prone to cancer, they're more prone to kidney failure, so many things, and along with like heart attacks and strokes, and like they're not aware, and that's okay. But why are they judging others when they don't know anything about it? Why is there such a negative connotation on vegans when the people that are judging them are basically destroying our planets? And they're using excuses that are so false, they're not looking into it. And I get it, I used to be one of those people. I used to look down on vegans like, oh my god, you're vegan? Why? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. But now that I am vegan, I realize how ridiculous that is. So I just ask any of you that aren't vegan to really look into it before you judge, because I get comments all the time that are like, oh, get those hamburgers in chia, and it's such like, no, look into it. Don't just say something that can actually have an effect on someone else, which is gonna lead to my next video. I'm sorry, these videos are kind of rants, but it's getting a message across that I feel like a lot of people aren't really aware of. And so if your pet isn't vegan, please transfer them onto a vegan diet. Look up the facts, look up the statistics, look up and watch Bite Size Vegan and Gary Yourofsky's videos on feeding pets vegan, and you will be amazed. Your mindset will completely shift, and I hope that I have kind of added that kind of knowledge on to you guys, and I hope that you could have learned something from this video that was sort of valuable. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if I seem like really like aggressive in this. I don't mean to. It frankly makes no sense to save one animal to kill another. Like, what planet are you on, you know? Like, that doesn't add up to me. Let me know what you guys' thoughts on this topic is, and go like and subscribe if you haven't already, and go follow my Instagram at positively_vegan07 and my Tumblr, which is at positivelyvegan07. So go check this out, and I love you guys, and put any video recommendations that you want me to do down below, because I always really appreciate those. So thank you so much. Bye guys.